Hello, 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 all, and welcome to The Good Witch. This is your Capricorn end of 2020 intuitive guided tarot reading. Um, welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're a subby, and know that it is all love, and we are going to jump into this quickly, as I don't like to waste your time because I feel like you don't like a lot of time being wasted at this moment. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. And Capricorns, I feel like right now you're about your business. These lights are going to go off. The sun is setting. So in your love, you have the Devil, the Tower card in reverse, Bravo, and the Nine of Swords. So there are some changes occurring in your love life. There's someone that you truly care about that you stay up at night worrying about. But you don't want to fight with this person, although they may try to pick little fights with you and nitpick with you. You're really not by getting into it right now. You do think about them and you do worry with them. This is definitely someone of the opposite sex. So if you're gay or if you're a lesbian, this is probably not your love interest, but it is someone in your life. You feel like they don't see you for who you really are. And you've been trying to show them who you really are and that you're deeper than they think, but they're not seeing it. They're seeing you in a smaller way than you are. And they want to fight with you about things and tell you things that you know are wrong. You know that something's wrong, but they're telling you that it's right, and you'll tell them that it's right and they're wrong, but you're not going to argue about it. At this point, you're like, okay, if you want to be wrong, be wrong. And you're feeling like that's a sign of weakness, but in reality, babe, that's a sign of strength and growth on your part. So congratulations on that. You're no longer fighting uphill battles that don't belong to you. Like, I can love you even though you're being stupid right now, but I don't have to go down this path of nonsense with you. You feel like you want to make it work this month. Or for the rest of you feel like you want to make it work. You might have been in a third-party situation. Some of you were. This is somebody's story. You're in a third-party situation. They told you it came to an end. It came to an end, but they didn't close that door, so they're still communicating with that person. But you still want to make it work with them. You don't want to fight about it. Whatever y'all have built together, you want to keep, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let your friends, your family, or anybody else tell you that you're stupid for doing so. This is your life, and you will live it as you please. Now, if someone is abusing you or hurting you, do not let them continue to do so. I would suggest that you don't. But coming from someone who's been in a bad situation more than once, it happens that sometimes we know something and we're just not ready to let it go yet. We're just not ready to let it go. We think we can help that person heal, or we see something in them that they don't quite see in themselves yet. Don't get stuck there. But right now you're still wanting to make it work, and you've been kind of in and out about this decision. Some of you have a relationship that you've been in and out of, whether that is mentally or physically. You're not ready to let it go. But if you don't want to be committed, say so. You don't think they'll accept it, but at least give them the choice. They might surprise you. If you're in an abusive relationship, babe, don't say that. Don't. That's not for you. If you're in an abusive relationship, I want you to send me an email. And y'all know I don't give, if you've been following me for a while, if you send me an email, I always respond. I'll always respond. I might not respond that moment, but I will always respond to you because you matter. Okay? You matter, and I do genuinely care. It's a gift and a curse. So, But this is specific for someone else. I don't know why your readings are getting very specific to certain people. One of you have 3 kids, but you're in an abusive relationship with someone that is the father of one or more of those children, but not of all of them. Or the mother of one or more of those children, but not of all of them. But this person is very, very abusive to you, and you're having a very difficult time getting away. You're trying to make it work, and you're trying to build. And this could be emotional abuse, financial abuse, or physical abuse. There's different types of abuse, you guys. It's not just because they're not hitting you in your eye don't mean they're not abusing you. Know yourself and know your worth, okay? But right now, you care so deeply and you want them to see you. And you don't want to fight. I do see you by the end of this year, within the next 30 days or so, stepping into a place in love to where you find happiness with yourself, and everybody else is going to have to adjust around you. You'll become so happy with yourself and so non-indulgent in the BS. Even though you think about it, you won't act on it, and they'll have to either fall in line or move on because they can't get the satisfaction they need if you don't react. They can't get the satisfaction they need if they don't react. Okay, Capricorns? They can't get the satisfaction they need from hurting you or the control that they want from whatever psychological, financial, emotional abuse that they're doing to you. They can't get what they need if you don't react to it. You'll get to the point to where you want to work on it right now, but you're going to get to the point to where you'll be like, okay, you can go or you can stay. But this is who I am. You're going to find your center and you're going to find your peace. Okay? I'm proud of you. You're doing the work. And you don't feel like you're doing enough of the work. Yes, there is more shadow work that you could be doing, but you are doing the work. You're doing some of it, and I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you. I don't think you hear that enough, but it's true. For those of you who are single, you failed to heal from some of the ghosts of your past. A Pisces or a Scorpio, maybe even a Cancer. People always tend to change up on you. They change their skin on you. And now you just to the point to where you don't want to settle. And nor should you. Don't settle if you know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, you need to think about it because you know what you want internally. If you need a consult, reach out, book an appointment. We got you. But you're not settling. You're healing. You're healing. And if you jump into a relationship right now when you're not ready, Capricorn, it's going to fail. So just be patient with yourself. Don't get in a rush to do something that you're not ready for, okay? So if you're single for the moment, stay single. Let's look at your finances. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Your finances are changing. You have the 5 of Swords, the Empress, and the Lovers. Your finances are changing. They were once unstable and you weren't how you felt. You weren't where you felt like you should be. I remember once I had someone tell me I had to be like 28, something like that, 25. And someone told me that adults should never have less than $5,000 in the bank. if you're an adult, not age. But if you feel like you're grown, that you should not have less than $5,000 in the bank. Now, at this time, I was a nurse. I was raising 3 kids, my daughter, my niece, my nephew. I was on my own. I was supporting myself. I was doing my very best and maintaining my spiritual practice. But I did not have thousands of dollars in the bank. And this person made me feel so minute. Because she was a good person. But she was very intelligent and she had all these things. But A, she was single. B, she had no kids. See, we had lived 2 completely different lives. She had her parents. She had all of these things. She had things that I didn't have. She was set up nicely. Her college was paid for by her father or someone like that, right? So our lives had been completely different, but I let this person who had this completely different life make me second guess myself, and I feel like that's what you're doing. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank right now. You are taking care of your business, and you will be taking care of your business in whatever way you take care of it. Your situation is your own. Don't let anyone else determine what your financial situation should be. Do your best, and it'll grow. Live up to your standards and not someone else's. Okay? But your financial situation is changing. It's going from unstable to stable. Whether that means you make $1 million a year, you live a $2 million lifestyle and you broke, or whether that means you make $50,000 a year and you live a $20,000 lifestyle and you feel like you're struggling when you don't have to. Either way, it's gonna get stable and it's gonna balance out for you and yours. Don't let anyone else tell you what it should be. You sit down, you crunch the numbers, you know what you should do and what you should not do, okay? But it wants to cause balance. And those people that change their skin on you, they lie to you, even though they feel like they're helping, they're not. They just cause you to worry. And you have to take everything they say with a grain of salt. I'm not saying cut anybody off. I'm saying take them with a grain of salt. Know who you are and know what you need to do for you and stand in that, okay? Your message from the divine. The Magnus. The Hermit. And the 10 of Wands. The 10 of GD Wands. I keep getting in trouble for cussing on YouTube. They keep sending me emails, so I'm trying to do better. I don't know why, but I'm trying to do better. Because I want to keep making videos for y'all, but I cuss a lot, so I'm doing better in life. But you have the Magnus, the Hermit, and the 10 of Wands, Capricorn. That means create in silence. Create in silence. You are creating exactly. Boop, boop, boop. Create in silence. You are manifesting and bringing forth all those things that you want. And people are trying to figure out which way should go. What should I do? What should I look at? It's none of their business. You got this. And you don't need no input from people who don't know what's inside of your mind and your heart. Not right now. You don't need too much outside input. Like, I don't see a lot of Capricorns calling me this month for a reading. Because right now, you don't need the input. If you were in one of those situations I talked about earlier, that's different. But when it comes to your finances, when it comes to you living your best life and mapping out your 2021 and ending your 2020 the way it needs to end, you got this. Create in silence. I'm going to say it one more time just in case you didn't get it. Create in silence. Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. I am so happy to be a part of your life. And I'm so happy that you are a part of mine, because I have the best subscribers in the world. And I am so happy to be here for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment and love, okay? Book me if you need me. Peace, love, and light.